Yo, hello there. Mm, well, stretched in, good to go, good stream. Hello, my first visitor. How are y'all? How are you doing? I'm sure there'll be a few more people popping in as we go along. Let's see. What did I want to do? Oh, 6 concurrent viewers already. Amazing. I want to close this window and that window. Oh, and I need to bring up mix effect. Oop. Sounds like there is something going crazy outside. Oh, I know it just started. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, no data. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I stepped away for a second. Sorry about that. I ordered a different cover for my iPad. I thought I only ordered one, but it looks like I ordered two. Did I order two of the same exact thing? That would be stupid. At which point my daughter would instantly be yelling at me saying, "Don't say stupid, say silly." Let's see. Are they both the same thing? I think. They're very different. Rebounds ESR for MagSafe and Rebound 360. Huh. Rebound and Rebound 360. I don't know. That's weird. Not even the same. I mean, I meant to order one. Oh, I don't know what I did. Well, how are y'all doing? Thanks for waiting for me for that craziness. What am I missing? Oh, I'm missing water. Got water. Any questions that people have? Hello, Thomas Moore. Where in the world are you? Um, Florida. Whereabouts in Florida? I'm sure I've talked about my Florida connection. I have many Florida connections. Having grown up on an island off the coast of Miami called Key Biscayne. And then went to school at Florida State in Tallahassee. And oh, okay. Tampa Bay. Okay, and Tampa Bay. I was in Tampa Bay for CIVO conference in last year. Last year? Was it the year before? I think it was last year. I like Tampa. Now, one of my friends from when I was working at Datadog lives fairly close to there, I think. Wait, where is he now? Fort Myers? I mean, it's relatively close. I mean, I realize it's probably a few hours, but closer than Seattle. Um, Why can I not? Is my keyboard not working? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Cool. Any questions about Ollama that have popped up in people's heads? I am personally excited about one thing in the most recent version of Ollama, and I should actually check and make sure that this is actually true. That's not what I wanted. There was something in the 0.1.43 JSON mode responses will no longer include invalid escape characters. Because I think that was screwing me up, where I had to do a try catch in my code when using JSON mode, and because sometimes it would crap out and I'd have to try it again. But that problem seems to have gone away mostly. Let's see if I can demonstrate that. It was in JSON. But anyway, I'm excited about that. I was thinking of actually making a video about that because I'm excited about that. Automation-minded human. Perfect. I guess a lot of why I care about this stuff is around automation, and I was pretty inspired, I guess, by that video I saw that triggered my one about Crew, and how he was using it to kind of automate his YouTube channel. And I thought it was great. I just didn't like the fact that he used a Crew to do it. But and then I showed how to do basically the same thing without using Crew, since he wasn't really doing anything that needed it, and it just required huge amount of extra boilerplate. But let's see if I. Yeah, exactly. That's the one. So if I switch over to that's what I started doing. Super source, and On Ollama, you suggested to me Code Gemma as best LLM for coding. Did I? Code Gemma? I don't know. I don't know. So for coding, I don't actually use Ollama. In my VS Code, I use something else called, oh, that's not what I wanted to show. I'm actually, so this is a Obsidian plugin I'm creating. But I've started using something called supermaven Pro. And so it's amazing because it's just super fast and takes in the full context of your entire application, and can, when it suggests an option, it suggests some code, it's based on your code. So it's your environment or your variables, your, all of your stuff. And it's amazing. I am paring down my subscriptions to different AI services. And so this was, but I guess I replaced Copilot with supermaven instead. So but for the times when I'm offline, which I'm offline less often than I used to be, except when the internet goes out, which luckily only happens. I feel like we've lost internet maybe 2 or 3 times since I moved in. And if I go into Seattle, then I'm gonna be without internet because it's 45-minute ferry ride. And I mean, all that you can do on the ferry is look at the gorgeous scenery, which of course I don't want to do. Quen 2 has the best benchmark on coding right now from Johan G. So that's possible. I believe you that it is, but I'd say that benchmarks are always quite often just wrong, and so I don't put any value on what I see in benchmarks. I've seen them too often say that one model is better than another when it's demonstrably true that the one that's worse is far better than the one that they said was the best. So yeah. So I don't love benchmarks, but yeah, this supermaven is awesome. I mean, it is. How much am I paying? I'm paying $10 a month. I really should switch over to a year because I'm at I started about a month ago, and it's just amazing. So it's just amazing. It's created by the same guy that created Tab 9, which was really the first of these kind of coding assistants, AI-based coding assistants. It predates Copilot by several years, I think, and it was a really great service. Except I don't know where Tab 9 started. I thought they were an Israeli company, but I don't think the guy that started this is from Israel. I'm not really sure where the company is based, because when I got they sent me a T-shirt. Tab 9 sent me a T-shirt, and I guess folks in Israel do not tend to be have as much stored knowledge as me, and so it was very tight. But it was sent like express overnight from Tel Aviv, so I assumed because of that, that Tab 9 was Israeli. Supermaven not so good for refactoring debugging. That is true. Yeah. So I don't know. I think that's a good point. I didn't think about that. I was just thinking about the tab completion. I know that's in there coming soon, script I think has been coming soon for a long time. And so it would be nice if they would. I seem to remember seeing somewhere that supermaven was going to add that chat piece, but they haven't. For a long time, I think I was looking at, what was I using? Twinny, for both the chat and tab completion, because at least at the time, continue was just chat and not the tab completion. I think now it does both as well, but I haven't really looked into that since then. Yeah, there's so many code assistants available, and so at some point there's going to be one that's, I don't know what's required for there to be one. Is it have to be created by a company or have a company that is built around one of these plugins? I mean, continue I think is, I don't know how many people work on it. There's at least 3 or 4. There could be more. And I think they got funding. So that's probably a company right there. And as they build and add new features, then maybe it'll be too hard for any individual contributor, like the guy in Wales who creates Twinny, to keep up. And then continue will just win. I don't know if there'll be a one winner. Just like for Ollama front ends, I don't know if there is just one winner. Like the Misty app that I did a review of before, it's just 2 guys in, where are they, in Pittsburgh or Philadelphia or somewhere like that, and they would like to at some point be able to not have a day job and not just have to do that in the evenings. But I don't know. I think some of the front ends have a hello from Israel. Some of the front end tools do have a company around them that is helping fund them and allow them to really focus on it. But yeah. I'm running into an issue with from Christoph Anderson. I'm running into an issue with Crew AI and Ollama integration. I get this error executing tool. Yep. I mean, if you look at my video about Crew, you'll see that I said Crew sucks. No reason to use it. That adds nothing on top of what you're probably trying to do. Go simpler and get rid of that garbage. Because, I mean, you have to write so much to get anything in Crew to work before you even can tell. I mean, there's just so much work involved with building out anything before you can actually test to see if any of it works. I am a staunch hater of Crew. I mean, or not, I mean, probably not just of Crew, of all the agent frameworks that have come out. Because I think they all... I'm sure that agents will have a will get better. They just, the frameworks that exist today suck. Have you tried, from Paolo Calvi, have you tried Concierge in iterm? Oh yeah, they just added that, and it's only it only works with OpenAI, right? So if I go in here, in there, oh no, it was back in general AI. Gotta install a plugin, and then you need to have an OpenAI key. Or Oh, or you can do a custom URL. Oh, but that's only for completions. Yeah, so which I don't think Ollama supports at the moment. So Ollama docs OpenAI. Oh, it does. So okay, so OpenAI chat completions. Oh, maybe that will work with Ollama. I haven't tried it. Download a plugin. Okay. Iterm app. Download the plugin, place it in applications. Iterm will locate it automatically. Okay. Okay, so AI, plugin installed, custom URL, enable generative AI. Okay. And then if I change this to localhost port 11434 /v1, what is the API? The is v1 chat completions /v1 /chat completions. And then change the model to Llama 3. And change that to will this work? How do I use it? AI prompt. What? That's weird. Okay, AI plugin. How do you use it? Features. News. What's the right way to like? Oh, Fabric. Fabric for prompts. Yes. Looks like they haven't updated this blog recently. Release notes. There we go. See the AI section below. Enter a prompt in the composer. Select edit. Code Cierge. Huh. Okay, so how do I, what do I bring up? Do I need to bring up the tool belt? No. Edit, engage artificial intelligence. Engage artificial intelligence. Okay, interesting. List files and sort by what's in there. Date. Okay. Shift enter. Okay, so that didn't work. Oh, because HTTP. I don't know if any of this will work. Let's try that again. Okay, so it was Command Y. List files and sort by date. Shift enter. Cool. So I was very, when I saw this come out, I saw that it was OpenAI specific. I thought, oh wow, too bad. It won't work with Ollama. But then I mean, I didn't, I don't have any, well, hold on, hold on. Let's turn off my Wi-Fi on here. Hopefully that's not gonna, no, that won't kill anything. Okay, so Wi-Fi is off. And, oh, you're saying, I can tool belt concierge or code concierge. Okay, so tool belt, show tool belt. Okay, and then code concierge. Get rid of this thing. I want to list file. Okay, thanks, dark mode. List. Really? I can't see anything there. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Command Y. No? Okay, Command Y. Okay, list files and count how many created each day. How many files? The list. Shift enter. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And that's totally used. I mean, I have no Wi-Fi on, and that's pretty cool. Except it didn't like it. Oh, so Command Y. Of course, it forgets what I last did, which is always which is kind of annoying. Oh, for each, no such host. Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. So I need to Command Y. What was my command? Well, that's super frustrating. And it's super frustrating that I can't see anything because this ridiculous font. Hold on, let's get out of this. I don't know why I default to dark on, because you can't see crap. Where is appearance? Oh, this is a profile, default, colors. No, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to have to guess what I'm typing. So what did I say? List files. I can't see anything. Okay. So list files, and count the number of files created each day, and just provide the list of days and number of files created on that day. I am using fish shell, so make now I can, oops, paste that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so now start. Okay. Well, that's pretty nice. Okay, so now I can click there and copy that Nothing happens. Well, anyway, I'll play around with it more. This is that's pretty cool. Thank you for telling me about it or reminding me about it and actually having me try it because that was that's pretty cool. Hello, Engelsman from Finland. Did you just join us? What time did I start? Oh, I started 30 minutes ago. I did not start at any sort of normal time. We were just looking at tool belt in iterm, which I thought was going to be useless. Well, not useless. I mean, I thought it was only using OpenAI API, but it turns out when you go to configure it, you can point it at Ollama, and it works. And it's like perfect. I was playing RuneScape, playing with RuneScape. Okay. We talked about RuneScape, right? RuneScape. Oh, I have no internet. Because I wanted to make sure that I wasn't using internet. There we go. RuneScape? Okay. Hmm. i5 10th gen laptop. So I'm very curious. I know that I'm not sure if how far back, whether it's just in the latest version or the last couple of versions, but I know that the Ollama team is adding Intel Arc support, but I have no idea what Intel Arc means. I think it's I don't think it's like embedded. I don't know. Is it embedded GPUs? Um, but slow but works. Yeah. So yeah, apparently Intel Arc is the one that the Intel GPUs that are being supported. I don't know what's special about Intel Arc. If it's just a small subset of, if it's a marketing name or for all their GPUs or just specific ones. But that's pretty interesting. I did not see that coming. I didn't expect them to support Intel because traditionally Intel has not done a great job of making it easy to build applications on top of their GPUs. Um, the GPU teams at Intel is mostly hardware people. And same thing with AMD. It's mostly hardware, whereas NVIDIA, they hire more software developers than hardware developers. So, which is why their tools, not that I've actually done any work building anything on them, but my understanding is that their tools are just so much better and so much easier to work with. Just like that's a benefit of Apple and Metal, is that the teams working on, there's more software teams that are trying to make it easier to build on those platforms. Use code search. So one thing I did a while back. Do I still have it? Ask. Looks like it is doing something. I don't know what's going on. I think I created. Okay. If I do an ask, what did I? Get rid of this. So I created, this is something I did ages ago. I created a function in Fish called ask, and all it did was take whatever was after the word ask and submit that to Ollama with a specific model. I can't remember which model I was using. And maybe that's why it's having a problem, because it's not there. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, and then it spits out the answer. So much like what Code Cierge is doing, I just typed in ask, and then whatever my question is, what I want to do in a script, and it spits out the script. So how did I do this? So if I go into .config fish functions, in there. It's not in there. Okay. Custom. No. Custom flash aliases. I created it somewhere. Environment. Nope. Maybe I didn't create it in here. Maybe I did it in I don't know where I did it. I created this shortcut somewhere that said, you know, take whatever's at the end and shove it into Ollama. Just Ollama run Llama 3. Well, actually, maybe if I type in which ask is not, okay. I don't know. I mean, it works. Ah, no. What I did, now I remember. cd.config fish functions, and then it's the like, oh, command not found handler. Okay, so cat command not found handler. Okay, so so in Fish, you can have a command not found handler, and then it will take that entire command and do something with it. And so what I have it doing is just handing it off to Ollama run. And so ask is the model. And so if I just do, let's see, what are my models? I have, I want to sort by name. So the ask is the model name that I have. But if I wanted to go against Llama 3, I could just say Llama 3, what is a black hole? And now that will run, that'll ask the question, what is a black hole, to Llama 3, and it just spits it out on the command line. So that's something I did. God, how long ago did I do that? Ages ago. And that's really cool. Let's see. I'm in England, so I need a daily driver rig while I'm here. But carry on. I'll catch up tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, NVIDIA. So Engelsman says obviously NVIDIA has an edge. Yeah, I mean, the NVIDIA card, the top level cards are definitely faster than anything else. But like the AMD top level card, did I just go away? Oh no. The AMD top level card is maybe half as slow, but a quarter of the price. And so that's pretty amazing. And I assume the Intels are like even cheaper. I don't know where they fit in like cheapness for quality. Um, huh. Have you used Gradio to make AI chat web apps? No, because it's Python. And if you've if you've watched anything of mine, you will definitely see my general hatred. No, not hatred. Dislike of using anything Python. And I tend to always do things in TypeScript, um, just because it's so much easier for me to get anything done in TypeScript than it is to do in Python. So I don't use things that require Python. Sometimes I make a video as well, like in both. And typically, in most cases, when I've done one that's on both, the Python one gets a few views, and the TypeScript one gets so many more views. So I've seen that most people watching my channel appreciate the fact that I'm one of the few YouTubers doing kind of AI focused content and not using Python. Although I do use Python sometimes too. So one of the things I was playing around with today was just here. So if I go into, I'm using Obsidian, and one thing I've generally hated, if you've used Obsidian, you know that you can go into community plugins and browse, and you do a search for Ollama. There's now 4 plugins. That's interesting. But there was this one that was added 9 months ago, basically when Ollama started. It hasn't been touched since, but it is pretty popular. But there's this, I don't know anything about this one. Ollama Chat is also pretty new. Maybe I need to play around with some of these. But I generally didn't like what I was seeing with Ollama plugins, and so I thought, damn it, I'm just gonna make one. So I just started building something just in the last few days, and let's I'm just gonna paste in this script that I had from before, and if I select everything and Obsidian, I run short summary. No, I run haiku on selected text. It's basically just going to spit out a haiku, and where haiku is defined is I have a folder filled with prompts, and in there's haiku is the name of my file and the name of my prompt. Create a haiku based on the text, and I'm using model Llama 3. Short summary is 5 to 10 rhyming couplets, 10 tweets. Create 10 tweets about. So basically, you can define whichever prompts you want. Just make it really easy to keep this collection of prompts. And then Ollama or Obsidian kind of becomes your client. And so where did I create that? If I do this on 10 tweets, it will spit out soon. It'll spit out my 10 tweets on, yep, there we go. So anyway, just something I started playing around with to have a better solution than what I've seen in most of the Obsidian plugins. That's what I've been up to. So let's see. CPU, GPU version is slow chip, 10th gen, 4 years old. No, I haven't tried Fabric. The question I get most often, it seems, on the last few streams that I've done is, have you tried Fabric? You should try Fabric. What do you think of Fabric? No, I have not tried Fabric. 95 pounds plus postage. I want it for video editing slowly for my leather crafting videos. Okay. Those remind me of Fabric. Okay. Look at the camera, Matt. Okay. That's me. That's me. Okay, great. In fact, I told myself I'm going to look at the camera more often. And, yeah, it's too tempting to go, my eyes are up here. Yeah, exactly. What else do we have here? I think that's it. I answered all the questions so far. Was there anything I missed? Yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I do a stream every week with a colleague, person I used to work with when I was still at Datadog. And on there, somebody asked, somebody just said, can I ask you a question? But didn't ask the question. Like, well, just ask the question. And so I ignored that. And then they basically said, can I ask you a question again? It's like, well, what's the question? Spit out the question. I'm continuing reading out the comments. And then I see he's ignored me twice. I'm leaving. Like, well, you haven't asked a question. I couldn't answer your question unless you asked the question. It was frustrating. That was yesterday. Not tried Fabric, but watched a video. I must now be an yes. There are so many AI experts who have are experts because they have watched a video. I mean, none of us are experts. I think one thing should be clear with artificial intelligence. It's all pretty new, and it's always changing. And so if anyone says that they are an AI expert, they're basically lying. Yeah. Rage quitting. That was it. Was it 2 streams ago? Yeah, because I did one. No, that was the last one. That was the one I did with Ryan yesterday. It was crazy. Like, well, just ask your question. Of course, if that were the Discord, the Ollama Discord, they would rage quit, but not actually quit, and just kind of lurk for a while until somebody takes pity on their question and says, well, what was the question? But this guy actually left. I say guy, I don't know. Gal? How am I doing? I'm looking at your eyes. I'm doing better, right? Looking at the camera. Before Ryan, they had a tantrum. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I left at the beginning of the stream because UPS or no Amazon they delivered up 2 packages. It turns out I bought 2 of this. I thought 2 of the same thing. Turns out I bought 2 of 2 different things. So I get to try it out. They're definitely 2 boxes. This is definitely heavier. What was the other thing that you delved into today? We talked about concierge thing, Concierge. What a stupid name, Concierge. Concierge, and oh, I thought you were saying pretty disappointed today in me. Pretty disappointed with the stream so far. Just letting you know. Oh, Stable Diffusion 3, I guess, got released, and it's terrible. Wow. Trying to get this open without making too much damage. I think I'm going to go with the cheaper one of these. Oh, that's the rebound case. Pretty nice. Nice and light. Kind of cheap. I have a iPad Pro 13-inch that I got the other pretty recently, and the one thing I don't like the fact that I got, or one thing I don't like that I got, was the keyboard case. Like, I'm not gonna use this. This is just silly. Oh, that's weird. Well, that's nice. Nice and thin. I like that a lot. So I just got two simple folio cases that, two, I meant to get one, but I got two simple folio cases to, I guess I'm gonna try out both. That's nice. I like that. Versus the keyboard case, which was frustrating because I bought the case and the pen and the iPad together, and the case got delivered right away, and the iPad took like 3 weeks to get here. And then by the time it got here, I was able to try it out. It's like, I realized I don't like the keyboard, so let me go ahead and return it. Well, I ordered it more than 2 weeks, so I passed the return date, so I can't return it. But I couldn't try it until the iPad arrived. So I'm out $350 for this thing. I'll probably use it a little bit, but are you going to use Apple AI with all their new announcements? I'm sure. Yeah, of course. I will definitely use it. You have an iPad Pro, A4 size, about 8 years ago, and then with a faulty GPU, still using it today. There was a faulty GPU? I don't know about that. But yeah, my iPad Pro that I bought one in 2016, 2017, somewhere in there. It was the second gen. The first one that was I feel like it was like a 9 point something inch, and then they went to the 10.5 inch, slightly bigger on the small one. And I bought that. And I mean, I've used it almost every single day ever since. I use it for videos. I use it for just so much. Very little watching, like consuming stuff. It's really just creating stuff on there. And so it's been wonderful. And so I've been meaning for 6 months. Okay, as soon as they announce new ones, I'm gonna get one. Finally upgrade from that older iPad. And when it got announced, I placed the order that day for the 13-inch. And I got it with a nano glass. I love it. I mean, it's gorgeous. Scratches on the 3rd scale hardness when iPhone's at 7. Well, maybe, I don't know. It's pretty hard to scratch these things. So, I mean, you have to really be trying. It's like breaking an iPhone. Yeah, I gotta really try to throw it on the ground to break it. Well, let's open up this other one to see which one I prefer. As long as I bought both of them and they both have a 30-day return policy. Because these come from Amazon rather than Apple, so I got 30 days rather than 14 days. Okay. Definitely thicker. There's the opening. Break it? Oh, interesting. It's basically the same thing, but a little bit thicker. And an extra case. It goes on your iPad. Remove protected film here. I don't want to do that yet. Glass. Got scratches all over it. I won't be using that. That's garbage. That was awful. Oh, maybe it's just that thing that's got the scratch on it. How's this fit in here? I don't think I like it though. You have to use it? Just to fit in. Okay, so it wraps all around. I don't know if there's any benefit in that. Oh, but this thing, there is no magnet. I don't think I'm a fan of this. That is going to be the one that goes back. Although, wait, whoa. What's going on there? Got a few different ways. Sorry, you're sitting here for my. I guess this is what the cool kids do with their unboxing videos, unboxing stream. Huh. That's pretty interesting. It's got its own magnets. That is interesting. If I put that in there. Unboxing stream, yeah, I mean, you didn't come here for this. I should stop now. Oh. Did I just kill it? Okay. All right, can I get this thing in here? Something in here smells really weird. Get this thing in here. Okay. So, once this is in here, I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. But can I then use this on the keyboard case as well? No, I think I lose access to the keyboard. I have to remove it. Oh, that sucks. No, this one's going back. We can get this thing out of here. So my first oh, fuck. Oh. My first tablet was a tablet PC. which was made by Toshiba. Oh, I get this. Oh, there we go. Tablet PC made by Toshiba, which was great. I love that thing. I mean, it was so unpowerful compared to today's laptops, but it was amazing. And it was like a standard issue for Microsoft employees. Which one's which? That one. Okay, that one's got it. And so being a Microsoft employee at the time, that's what I had. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, let's put that over here. Put that there. With my little bit of foam. Okay. Let's close this up, pack this up, and ship it back. Okay, sorry about the distraction there with my iPad stuff, but now I know which one I can ship back. Okay, you are alive, Matt. Yes. No killing. Oh, make that thing go away. Okay, what have I missed? Screen protector. Yeah, I see no point in getting a screen protector. No, I haven't heard about the $1 million from Earl of Vix. Have you heard about the $1 million prize that was announced a few days ago to be awarded to a person or team that is first to come out with an AGI without using LLM tech? I mean, that's a pretty safe prized offer because you won't be paying that out anytime soon. AGI is at least, what, a decade out? 2 decades? I mean, assuming that things continue going at the pace things are going, yeah, I don't see that happening for another 10, 15 years. Alright, what else have I got? Your videos, also from Earl of Vix, your videos are always packed with useful know-how. Thank you. Until this one. Oh, sorry, look at the camera. It's great for YouTube watching and Pokemon Go, whatever. Screen protector, yeah. No. You're alive, no killing. Yeah, I think I swiped with my mouse to get to the other side of the live YouTube live screen, but I accidentally swiped so it like went to the previous page. Oops. Do you have a recommendation for local training like Laura's for LLM? Local training. You mean are you talking about training the LLMs or local people doing training to teach people how to do stuff with LLMs? I assume it's the first, where you want to train the model, or not really train, but fine-tune the models. No, I don't. I want one though. I saw on the Discord one of the guys who's working on Unsloth is updating it to work with Ollama, and so I was excited. I went to the website, and then I saw it's notebooks. Like, I was hoping they were gonna like create something real and useful, but I've got to run this notebook to just goofiness. I don't understand why enough people want to see a notebook as something that they then distribute as a product that they distribute. Yeah. Anyway, I generated a data set. Yeah, so I feel like I need to look at it, but just looking at the listing and seeing it's all about these notebooks, I'm like, all right, I'm already disappointed. Generated a data set with Augment Toolkit, then used Llama Factory with Unsloth to train a model yesterday. Hardest part was understanding the JSON format specific tools want, but quite easy. Cool. External NPU. NPU. Tell me what an NPU question is. Check out Llama Factory. Okay. Okay, so Unsloth. Maybe I misunderstood what Unsloth is. Obviously I need to look at it. Well, I happen to have a browser open. Unsloth. So I guess I just looked at the top here and say all notebooks. Is Unsloth the notebooks, or is there something else? Hi, Jade.
Oh. We need to go to the pub. We have to go to dinner at 5.
We do? Okay.
I mean, we don't have to.
Great.
Do you want me to just come pick you up?
No,
You're doing live stream?
Yeah. I am.
Okay.
So I stop right now. We're going to the pub? Great.
If you can stop in like 5. We'd like to leave here around 5 because I have a meeting at 6:30.
Okay. Who's going?
Grace, you and me, Stella.
Okay. Perfect. Love it.
Sorry.
Okay. Bye. Stream's over. I just learned that I am going to the pub. So here on the island, on Bay Bridge Island, there's really it was the first thing I knew about on Bainbridge. They offer notebooks as examples on use. I thank you so much for clarifying that. I obviously need to read through this. So my wife just opened up the door and said, "Are you ready to go?" Like, oh, I go where? It's like, we're going to the pub. So the pub on Bainbridge Island is Harbor Public House. Originally, 20 years ago, 25 years ago, when I worked at Microsoft, I would come over for the day to Bainbridge Island, do the short walk over to the pub, and get fish and chips and a beer, and head back to where I lived in Seattle or in Redmond, and that was like my every week or every other week I would do this same walk over, and I loved it. And 20 years later, here we are living on Bainbridge Island after living in Amsterdam for 10 years and Boston for a bunch of years. We're back and we're here on the island. And the pub is one of they are often closed. I don't know. But so we're going to the pub, and apparently we're leaving in 13 minutes. So I got to go and maybe take care of a few things. So yeah. So thanks so much. I don't know. I'll have some darker beer and fish and chips and have a lot of fun. Well, hopefully you got something out of today. I got something out of today. I got to learn about unsloth, and yeah, I love fish and chips. Okay, bye. And stream.